This workshop was fantastic. I didn't know exactly what to expect. It instantly felt really welcoming and warm and inviting, and there was such a tremendous sense of love in the space around me.
The workshop was a fun way of learning new tools, and it was a super experience to see musicians and artists painting during the workshop. It was a lot of fun reading the poems and listening and talking about the poems. It brought up a lot of emotions that I don't think I would have dealt with by myself. They would have probably stayed deep inside, but they were able to come out in a fun and safe way. And so I'm really glad I went through the workshop and the whole process.
What I found was that, again, the door of being able for people to come in and express themselves and talk about it, because a lot of people can't go to their parents or their friends to even discuss the situation they've had health-wise. This opens the door for people to do that. If you don't have anybody to talk to, you have nobody to talk to, it all just sort of wells up inside and stagnates and starts to eat a person inside out, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and all the other ways.
I loved the part where we all integrate and involve ourselves in using different words, different vernacular to add to the idea of hope, of healing, waves of possibility. There was so many great readers and different poets, and Richard's poetry was so beautiful. I think for me, the most impactful part of the workshop was when we got to write a letter to something that we've struggled with, a challenge, something that's been a part of us for a long time, and we got to say goodbye to it. That was probably, that one really hit me. That one brought emotion to me, and I don't think I've ever written a letter to this situation that has gripped me, and I think it was really freeing, and it was so beautiful doing it in a space where everyone was so loving and warm, and it was a sacred space. So thank you so much, Richard, for bringing unity and love to this beautiful day.
Well, this is the second time I've actually been to one of Richard's workshops, but this time I actually got to be a guest artist, and I got to paint throughout the entire workshop, and I had an amazing time because there was all this positive energy and music and words to fuel the painting. So the painting's still not quite done, and when it is completed, it will be a gift for Richard, and he can use it to make prints or whatever he wants to do to empower this workshop so it can continue, and hopefully we can get this going worldwide is how I look at it.
To bring soul food to the communities, to give permission for them to find their highest joy, which is their medicine for healing. And once they find their highest joy, which is through creativity, they're able to share it with the world and heal everyone who is in direct view of this energy.
I am Lord Pick from the Pick and Purple radio show with Lady Purple, the one who painted that beautiful painting earlier. And I want to thank Richard for his love and for putting all this together. I'm also a cancer survivor, and Richard has helped me tremendously in healing, and he continues to heal people. Very impressive. Thank you very much, Richard.